I'm Mike Taylor. I'm the Chief Exec and founder of the Bridge for Heroes charity. I served 18 years in the British Army, serving in Northern Ireland, Bosnia, Gulf War, UN peacekeeping and various other tours across the world. At the charity here, as well as doing the Chief Exec, I'm on call to do welfare support with the rest of the team. I started the Bridge for Heroes in 2009 and it was a joint decision by my wife and myself at the time. I had come across a few veterans who were ill at the time and I just thought if we can help a few, it's a good thing to do. We've had a good life, so we can give back. And we opened the facility in Kings Lane upstairs, and basically from there it grew and grew and grew. So the numbers went from 5 coming in a month up to 10 and 20, 30, and it just built up year on year. If you look at all the jobs in the UK society, the Armed Forces is one of the only ones which does have in your contract that, by the way, you may be killed doing this job, and it's not a breach of health and safety, but also we're going to ask you to take the lives of others. So it's quite a high stress, and for those what have never even deployed, that's still quite a stress level to hold in your mind. What you see around you is difficult because it's not what human beings are used to seeing. From our reports in the UK, from reports that have been done, and most of it comes from the media and local councils and things, is that it's just around 2 a week who are taking their own lives, which to me is quite a lot of people. In fact, one person's too much. At the end of the day, it's one person taking their own life. If you're looking at statistics, that would be like, that's good. Well, that's fine, unless it's your brother, your sister, your mum, you know, your daughter, your auntie, your grandparents. Once it's them, then that statistics are irrelevant. We're talking about real people who may not be here tomorrow, and it doesn't affect 1 or 2 people. It affects up to probably 50 to 100 people per person. So when you say 2 a week, that's a lot of people who are damaged. When you say loneliness, it doesn't sound important. When you look at it, that's the catalyst for all the really severe stuff, like ending your life, yes. Dying alone, you know, not having anybody around you. What we found over the years is that one treatment isn't right for everybody. So some people need one treatment plan, some need a complex, and some need just a talk. So it is a varied, we're human beings, we're not robots. Yeah. The Veterans Foundation's funding has not only helped us for the next 3 years helping with the overheads, which means we can look after more people daily, they've also funded the rebuild of a one-to-one area, which is currently in process, and we're actually went one extra step. So we're using wounded, injured and sick veterans to help with the rebuild. Without people paying the lottery with the Veterans Foundation, things like this wouldn't happen, and I would be struggling to go fundraising again. And while we're fundraising, it's very easy to say, we'll just do fundraising more. You can't help people and fundraise at the same time. That's an impossibility. So that money will make a very important difference to facilities like this to make their lives better and bring them back into society, which they came from in the beginning before they joined the Armed Forces. If you'd like to help your Armed Forces veterans and help charities similar to the one you've seen here today, then play the Veterans Lottery. Thank you.